Guys, welcome back to another video. And so in the previous video I was speaking about the cosmetic changes and the mechanical modifications that I was going to do to my Interceptor 650 and the ones that I have done. Now as you guys can see, this is not my Interceptor 650, this is my uncle's 2019 Continental GT 650. And the reason why I have this bike with me is because after I had done the Powertronics ECU with the full system exhaust from PowerAge and the K&N air filter, I rode it for like a week or two and I got kind of used to the power, so I wasn't really able to recall how the bike felt when it was stock, so I wasn't able to give a good assessment on how the bike feels now. So what I thought was I'd borrow my uncle's bike, which is a stock Continental GT, get used to it for a week and then ride my own Interceptor after that, and that's where I am today. So I've been riding my uncle's bike for a week now, done a few maintenance changes, the spark plugs, brake fluid here and there, so on. So now I'm gonna give him back his bike and I will take back my own Interceptor 650 and I will tell you guys how it feels to do those performance modifications on your bike and whether it makes a significant difference or not. Because on paper it did. Like when I did the Powertronics ECU tune, those guys told that my bike was making around 54 horsepower now, so it should be making around 47 horsepower to the wheel. So it is making the same amount of horsepower that a stock bike to the crank or like the engine it would make to the wheel now. Yeah, also another thing is I want to see if I would like to put clip-ons on my Interceptor, because like I've been taking this bike to college and it's not been that uncomfortable. Honestly, I can manage with it. So most likely I will be putting clip-ons on my Interceptor with probably a single-seater cowl. I got this from my uncle, so because it looks really sick. This Dr. Mayhem color scheme looks awesome. So I thought, why not, he's the family man, so get him a cowl that can be removed so he can have a passenger at the back. And still, if he wants for like a weekend, right, he can put the cowl on, make it a single-seater, make it look really cool. Whereas I'll most likely put a single-seater just to fit the look of the bike. Anyhow, now I'll be on my way to my uncle's place and I will see you guys in a bit. Yep, she's officially back and holy shit, I don't know how to explain how this bike feels. I just rode it for like 10 minutes from my uncle's house back to my place and my god, the bike feels so good. It runs so smooth. The sound is amazing. The baffles are on because my uncle, he thought it was too loud. I don't think so that much, but it sounds phenomenal. The bike absolutely pulls. So in the stock bike, the bike usually pulls from around 3 to 4,000 RPM. That's when the power really, at least for me, it felt like it actually kicked in. But this, with the ECU tune from Powertronics, full system exhaust by PowerAge and the K&N air filter, this thing rips from like 2,000, even 1,500 RPM if you give it a bit of clutch. And I don't think at any point in this 10-minute journey of just absolutely ripping the bike I ever thought of going to power mode 1. I completely forgot that was even there. But that just tells how this bike made me feel. I swear to God, I nearly started crying. The way it feels in your hand, and in the stock bike, the vibration comes from the engine. However, with the whole ECU tune, it's not the engine that you can feel. It's the vibration from the exhaust, the force of the exhaust fumes coming out. You can feel it through the handlebars, and it's an experience like no other. The kind of emotions this bike makes me feel when I completely pull it, it's so exhilarating. And I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. That 10-minute ride, I nearly cried. And for the sake of you guys, small little exhaust sound. Now my neighbors hate me, but I have to tell one thing, like, I love this bike so much. It's my first bike. The kind of freedoms it has given me and the fact that I was able to add touches to it to make it my own, and not just like give somebody money to work on my bike. I put my sweat and tears into like making the bike the way it is. I changed 99% of the parts with the help of a friend, Hussein. But still, oh, like I'm lost for words with how this bike makes you feel. Tomorrow we have a trip around 78 kilometers with a few friends of mine, and I'm planning on getting this changed to black. Yes, this bike is not done. There's a lot more stuff coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me as much as I do, because this is not the end for my beloved Kesaria, and there's so much more I'm going to do for it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.